Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Yes Perfect Podcast, where we talk about anything and everything except for politics, because we're not those people. I am Vinnie. I am the quote-unquote host of this episode, I guess, and with me today is Will, Joey, and Matt. One at a time, say hello, boys.
The hello, boys.
Howdy doody.
Hey, everyone.
Fuck.
All right, so for the first thing on our list, I'm not sure if we're going to talk extensively about this, but we finally got news regarding Disney's New Mutants, the fucking train wreck that it is. We got a release date for it. I don't have it on hand, but
I got it.
yeah, that happened. Will, what's the release date?
Let's see. Is on track for theatrical release August 28th of this year. See how long that lasts.
Yeah, if
Fucking
it really
theatrical
happens.
release for that garbage.
Quick, let's sign the first one. April 13th, 2018, and no. February 22nd, 2019, and no.
No.
August 2nd, 2019, and no. Oh, also April 3rd this year, and no.
Seems like it's got a pretty good track record of meeting deadlines.
Dude, this movie is
Yeah.
freaking cursed.
This movie is...
This thing wasn't
gonna
supposed to be a
suck.
movie.
I don't remember what it was I saw, but I remember there was a movie that was out just recently that only made like $950 at the box office. I don't remember what movie it was, but I remember seeing that.
Oh
I
god.
just remember
No,
laughing really hard.
I remember seeing that pop up. I don't remember what film it was. Oh,
Yeah,
was
it
it
was-
Woke?
I don't remember. All I remember is just seeing it. It had a budget of like a few million. It was like it made $950. Which, despite the fact that this whole thing is going on, that's still pretty funny.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Yeah.
The first trailer was at CinemaCon 2017.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wow. Okay.
This
Wow.
movie is already
Wow.
dead. I wouldn't be surprised if New Mutants makes even less than that movie we were just talking about.
The thing is, I really think it's going to make money at the theater, and they just
we're
need to
allowed
get
to.
it. They just need to get it out there. But yeah,
It'll
even
make
theaters will be
$12.
open in August. That's the big thing. Are theaters going to be open? Because they're supposed to open in July, but it doesn't even
Big
sound like that's
doubt.
happening anymore. Because LA got put on 3 more months of lockdown, I think.
Couple months, yeah.
And all the theaters want to open at the same time. So how can you do that if you have new movies, which you can't? So Disney, I don't know what you're doing with Mulan, but you gotta move it. Like,
Or if it wasn't so far in, I would say you could just get rid of it. Just full bin it.
Nope.
That's where
too
it
late.
belongs. In the
Too
fucking
late.
trash can.
I like reading this
I will-
article.
I will stick by that. I will stand by that. I have no desire to see that movie, and I will not gain any.
but like, I know we were talking about it a couple episodes ago about, oh, Mulan will probably go straight to streaming, and same with New Mutants, but I did not expect them to put it back in theaters after it was
I don't think
already
anybody
taken
did.
off the schedule. So, what's going on? Like, if it's going to be in theaters, I'm going to go fucking see it. This thing was supposed to come out, what, 3 years?
3 years ago.
So, I'm going to see this movie whenever it comes out. But it's just
Just
when.
Okay, have fun with that.
I haven't.
My
will not
favorite
be
is
partaking.
it says Old Fox. It doesn't say like 20th Century Fox. It just says Old Fox first dropped the trailer. Like Fox is old. Like the people who own this are now old. The people who originally owned this are Old Fox. That just makes me laugh.
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to go see it just for the fact they want to see how bad it is. I think that's why it's still hopeful to make money, because people are willing to see what took so long for this movie to come out.
It's
I-
like one of
I
those
like the
morbid
trailer.
curiosity things.
I really like the trailer. That's the thing. I think it looks good. Now, it
Forgot what
could
the
be
trailer was. It's been
absolute
so long.
garbage.
And
But
it probably will.
I also think a lot of movies are great that people think are garbage. So maybe I'm actually going to like it. But I guess
forgot
I'll
what
find
the
out when the
trailer
movie
was.
comes out.
I literally forgot what the trailer was. It's been so long.
I've never watched it the first time.
Yeah, but God, what, they released that trailer in November? I think that's when the trailer
Something
came out.
like that.
So, I mean, if the movie theaters are planning on reopening in July with Tenet and Mulan, we're gonna see promotions starting soon, if that's what's gonna happen. But if theaters aren't, it's like, what's gonna happen? Honestly, what's gonna happen? Like, I think Disney's trying to rearrange their release schedule because Hamilton's now coming on Disney Plus July 3rd.
Something like that.
It was supposed to come out next year in theaters in October. They moved that forward a whole year. So, I think they're planning, if Mulan has to get pushed again, something's getting bumped to next October. I just have a feeling.
Probably.
Maybe Jumanji or Jungle Book.
Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise. God damn it!
I mean, you got the name. You got the right first letter.
Same thing.
It was The
Yeah.
Rock. No.
It's The Rock.
Damn it, Dwayne.
I think maybe they could move that movie to October if they need to, which would suck.
Probably.
But I could see them just bumping that more if they wanted. If they need to really move.
They better
Mulan.
make one reference to the backside of water in that movie, or I'll be very disappointed.
They did in the trailer.
Sweet. I didn't watch the trailer.
I'm very disappointed.
Shows how
in you,
much I
Vinny.
care.
Vinny didn't watch the trailers.
Just goes to show how much I care.
Obviously, a lot.
Yep.
So,
But you know what I really do care about? I care about Nintendo a lot. They've been getting me through this quarantine, as they probably have with just about all of us.
Yeah.
And they just came up today randomly with a little nugget of something quite beautiful. They just randomly revealed today that there's a new Paper Mario game coming out in 2 months.
Like, what?
It's like origami based or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like it's a new Paper Mario game, and it's all like origami based. I've just been seeing, because there's the thing in the trailer that I didn't watch, that Mario has like really, really long extended arms, and I'm just like, this is the. And I saw a meme that was like, this is the arms character that Nintendo's advertising for Smash Bros. So it's just, I thought it was really, really cool to see that there was a new Paper Mario game coming out. Realistically, just anything new from Nintendo at this point is a godsend. So, how was your reactions to the surprise announcement?
Well, like, I was not expecting it at all. Like, I know there's been rumors about the Paper Mario game coming, like, a little bit more true to form with, like, the partner mechanic and everything. And then it was tied to that whole 3 Mario leak. And I'm like, I guess if we see the Paper Mario, this whole leak's true. And when it dropped this morning, I'm like, okay, we're getting everything. Like,
Wee-hee. Yay, more shit.
The
More shit to
trailer,
distract
though.
us. What's going on?
the trailer, though, holy shit. It's a little crazy. Like,
Yeah,
Vinny,
just a little.
Vinny, I know you didn't watch it, but the trailer starts with Origami Peach walking out of, like, the door. And she looks at Paper Mario and she's like, "Are you willing to increase or something to be to join us?" And he's like, "No," and she just like drops him into like a dungeon.
I think the last trailer that I watched voluntarily for non-podcast related purposes was the trailer for the final Super Mario Maker 2 update. I think that was the last one I watched.
But dude, it
consciously.
It looks a little crazy. But also, yeah, it's coming out in 2 months. How?
That's what I like about Nintendo.
How did they hide it so well?
They keep it quiet. They keep shit quiet until like a couple months before, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, we have this new thing. It's coming out in 2 months." Meanwhile, you see Microsoft and Sony being just like, "This game is coming out in 2 years." Just like, the fuck? You want to calm down there, sir? Stop pimping your game already when you haven't even started making it yet.
But yeah,
You're in the planning stage, and you should not be advertising it right now.
I've never really cared about Paper Mario, but this looks really good. And
Honestly, neither have I. But considering the circumstances, I might consider playing it.
But it's like, I wonder when the trilogy's coming out then. If Paper Mario's coming out in July, what if the trilogy comes out in August? Just saying.
That would it'd honestly be best case scenario, because it's just more and more content from Nintendo.
What about you, Will?
It depends. I mean, 2 months from now, I may pick up like an old game, but I'm like reading about it. The original game was an N64 in 2000, so
Yee.
this is a 20-year remaster. And I did first thing that they said was like, yeah, Princess Peach walks out, and it's like, nope, you're going to a dungeon. And it looks like it's all, I mean, like most Mario games, it's not like the same thing, but it's supposed to be puzzle solving. Yeah, it's supposed to be after a Mario-filled game rumored bonanza this year. It's that one. 48-hour tip-off to fans, all of a sudden. Yeah. Paper Mario games stand out with an emphasis on plot, dialogue, and family-friendly humor. That's what it says.
That's just how Mario RPGs are,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's it. Mario. It's basically a Mario RPG.
Which is good.
I don't know. I might
Well,
pick
it's
it up.
not technically Mario RPG. That did happen though. It was a
Those
Super
are-
like that.
Nintendo game, and it was apparently amazing.
I
Right.
might pick it up. I don't know.
I need to see a bit more.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
same way. For $60, I may need to see a little more.
What about you?
Matt,
Matt?
how about you? Anything? Anything?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm not the biggest Paper Mario fan. I think I've only played one game, and I believe it was on the Wii, out of the series, and I just wasn't the biggest fan. But this one does look interesting. The trailer was pretty good. So I don't know. I might pick it up. Probably not though, if I'm being honest.
The one thing I do want to bring up that was a little weird is at the end of the trailer, Mario has a Samus helmet on, and I know it was like played for a little gag, and the little origami friend was like, I wonder if he's fighting something, and that's just how it ends. I'm like, wait, if this was a direct, would that have led into a Paper Mario reveal as the next fighter for Smash?
I mean,
Ooh.
I don't know.
Possible.
Possibly.
Because I know we're supposed to get the ARMS character reveal, but don't you
Yeah,
think maybe they would have revealed the ARMS character at the beginning of the direct, and then maybe Paper Mario was the last thing to be revealed, and at the end they could have
Probably.
capped it off with Paper Mario? Because people want Paper Mario. But I don't know. Maybe it was also a hint towards Metroid Prime 4? I don't know.
Possibly. Maybe it would have been a segue into more Metroid Prime 4 stuff.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll hear more about it like tomorrow. Maybe more stuff will
Possibly.
come
We'll
out.
just have to keep our
tomorrow
eyes.
morning.
We'll just have to keep our eyes open.
But it's weird they're not doing a direct. I saw they revealed a couple NES and SNES titles coming to the online console thing.
That thing that nobody ever uses.
I used
And
it
just-
once.
I've also used it once, but realistically, most of the games on there that I want to play, I actually have physical copies of.
I've only
Yeah.
played Donkey Kong on there. That's it. And Mario Brothers 3. That's it.
Actually, I don't have a copy of Mario Brothers 3.
I'm disappointed in
I
you.
have the first two, but I don't have the third one. It was not given to me. It wasn't given to me, and I haven't gotten around to buying it yet because they're not cheap like all the other ones.
They're not. They really are.
All the other Nintendo games that I've bought, with the exception of one, have been like $5 or less. I bought Mega Man 2 for like $45, and I'm like, I don't ever want to buy one of these games again. But I have a physical copy of Mega Man 2, so boom.
I do wonder if Nintendo's just going to slowly roll out stuff like a direct over the next week. Like, we'll just see
I
a
would love
couple
that.
reveals each day, one in the morning, one at night. I guess we'll find out
I would love
tomorrow
that.
if it's going to happen too, so.
Yeah.
I guess we'll probably hear about a Smash character soon. Just for ARMS, because it's supposed to come out in June, the character. So
Something like that.
we still haven't been revealed who it is. All we know is
Maybe
it's an Arms
they'll
character.
drop the trailer for the Arms character the day it gets released. Because I could see them doing that.
Yeah, I mean, they might as well, right?
Yeah.
Maybe May 31st we'll get the trailer or something.
Possibly.
Because if it's supposed to be out in June, I don't know. It's just speculation.
Yee.
Yeah, I guess the only other news that kind of came out this week was there's a Percy Jackson show coming to Disney Plus. And I know this has been one of the big things requested by the Disney Plus community over the last 6 months the service has been out.
Which I don't really get, honestly. I didn't even know that Percy Jackson had ties to Disney.
Dude, it's a Disney book.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well then,
Disney's the one who
I did not know that.
published that. Disney published that shit.
Yeah.
Just fucking goes to show how much I pay attention.
Yeah, Disney published them, but Fox had the movie rights.
Yes.
So now Disney has it again. Yeah. And the author's been bugging Disney, let's make a show. And I think it can be great. I didn't like the movies that came out. I've only seen the first one. I refuse to watch the Sea of Monsters movie. Just because the first one was shit. And I'm like, no.
I completely forgot that they had movies.
Good.
Like I knew they existed. I just completely forgot that they were a thing.
I'm glad you forgot. I think we all should forget they were not.
Yeah, I don't want to. From what you're saying, I don't want to watch them.
No, but I feel like with the series, you can kind of go a little bit more into each of the books and take your time with it.
Yeah.
So
It reminds me a lot of a series of unfortunate events. They had a movie back in the early 2000s, and the movie didn't do too well just because it's hard to put books into movies. The only one I could think of that did it really well was Harry Potter. So they ended up doing a show very recently on Netflix, 3 seasons that broke each season into a number of the books. I think that just works a lot better for books themselves, and I think that's gonna help Percy Jackson a lot.
I think if they do it perfectly, it could be. I wouldn't say as big as Harry Potter, but I say it could probably catch a fandom and start something a little like that.
Mm-hmm. I would love to see
bold statement. I'd say that's pretty bold to say it's gonna. I could say that it has a chance to even rival Harry Potter. I mean, Harry Potter is its own
Harry Potter.
I don't think
universe,
it would
literally.
I don't think it would rival it at all. I think it has potential to become a bigger franchise than it is at the moment.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, not at its peak, and nothing touching Harry Potter at its peak.
Yeah, no.
I don't think
books
touching Harry
books
Potter
being translated to other media.
I didn't mind the movies as much. I mean, I read the actually. Hold on, what did I do? I read the first. I think I read them. I think it went book movie book movie book movie, or book movie book movie. Whatever. How many? There's 2 movies, 3 movies.
There's only 2.
I read.
So I went book movie book movie book.
I remember I read the first 5 books of the series from 4th to 6th grade, and then the movies came out, and I'm like, what? Okay. So I couldn't tell you shit about the books. So I don't even think I still have them. So actually I might. I don't know. I might need to look through my books later.
For me,
There's another.
Sorry, go.
There's another series of books that I think that it would be really, really cool for Disney to turn into into movies or something.
Kingdom Keepers.
Yes. Oh my god, those books were so good. I loved them so much.
So Percy Jackson was the series that got me into reading. Like in elementary school, I gave no fucks about reading. But I remember The Lightning Thief. I read that, and
I still don't give two fucks about reading.
and like that actually got me into reading. And I had all 5 books. Like I loved this series.
Didn't it come out with more?
Hmm?
Or is it still just the 5?
I think it's just 5. They've done a spin-off series.
Thank fuck. I still have all 4 of them, I think.
They did a spin-off series, and then they did like a, what was this, Greek? They did Roman gods. I remember trying to read that. It just didn't hook. But yeah, no, I read all 5 books. I loved the series. I met Rick Riordan at our high school. Like he had like a book signing there. I remember meeting.
I don't know. I don't remember that like at all.
It wasn't when we were there, but when I was in 7th grade, they had a book signing at
lol.
And I got to meet him. It was really cool. But yeah, no, if I just really hope they do this series well. But dude, the Kingdom Keepers, holy shit.
That would be some shit.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So cool.
Cause
all I need to say, just imagine the scene in the first book where they're going through Small World, dolls come to life. Imagine. That's all I need to say. That's it. That's all I need to say. Next.
No, God, what's his name? Is it Kevin Smith? Yeah, Kevin
the guy
Smith.
Who wrote the books, or
no, he
Oh.
He was working on the plans for the show at Disney. And it was going to be a Disney Plus show that they were working on. And it got shelved because the dude running the creations like, that's too many Disney properties. And they shelved it.
You're too many Disney properties.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
You shut your fucking mouth.
I'm like, this series would promote...
What do you know about too many Disney properties?
It would promote the freaking
fuck
parks.
yourself.
It would promote the parks. And dude, it's just so cool. Like, the whole idea of virtual cast members.
Yes.
Like...
It would be so awesome. I actually read these when I was a little older, so I remember what happened. Yeah, it was a fucking trip. I loved it. They need to do more with that.
It's like, I feel like they'd have to change some stuff because of kind of how the parks are today. But they need to do this show. Like they really should. It's a property that they have that's based around their parks, and all the IP is theirs.
Yeah,
like, they don't have to go reaching
fight
for
over
rights.
anything with anyone.
It's just theirs. Just do it.
It really shouldn't be that hard.
It shouldn't.
Considering considering the talks have already sort of happened, you got groundwork. Just go off of it.
It's literally Night at the Museum Disneyland edition.
Yes.
Come on.
Would be amazing.
And like if it was just a series, like the whole like plot
yes. Shut up and take my money. Shut up and take my money.
And oh my gosh.
Shut up and take my money.
Yes. Do it, Disney. Just do it. They also need to make a Kingdom Hearts series animated.
Please.
Yeah.
Do that, please. Thank you.
Also, Diary of a Wimpy Kid. They can do a series on that.
I heard they're making
animated series. Yes.
I heard they're actually making it.
I know, that's why I was like, I brought it up. I think that'd be cool. I don't feel like they really did enough with the movies. I feel like the first
movies
two were good.
Weren't that great to me.
I like the first two, but I don't know. I feel like they can do a lot with that, and they can make a pretty good series.
I think I only saw the first one, and I just had no desire to see the second one. It's like I'm just gonna keep reading the books. And that's it. I think I still have all my old ones. I think I only got up to like the 6th or 7th one.
Yeah, supposedly there's a show coming for Disney Plus, so that'll be cool.
No. Also, apparently, I remember not seeing the second movie or anything like that, but I remember being appalled when they replaced Roderick's actor.
Yeah.
I
That was
remember
the
being
newest
really
one.
upset.
I don't know. I think it'll be interesting just to see what they do with like these book series. Because if they do Percy Jackson right, awesome. Go to Kingdom Keepers. Then go
Please.
to, I mean, if they're doing Diary of a Wimpy Kid, just do Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Do it animated. Don't even.
Mm-hmm.
Just do
Yeah,
animated.
animated would be.
It's got that distinct style in the illustrations in the book that you have to be faithful to. You can't just
Mhm.
have it be live action for the sake of live action.
And the thing is, the kids grew up too fast for the live
Yeah.
action. Like, they would have had to film these movies back to back to back for the kids to kind of be
we
the
don't
same
want
age
that.
as them in the book. So it's like, just do it animated. It's
Yeah.
And
easier.
they could be like quick episodes too, like 15 minutes. You know,
Yeah.
they don't have to be long.
That'd be the sweet spot.
Yeah.
That'd be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Disney, listen to us. We have ideas.
Can we have royalties, please? I doubt that. They'll give us like 0.00015%.
Still at least 300,000.
I mean, they'll get it down to a percentage that's so low we get like 3 cents.
I'll take 3 cents from Disney.
TBH, so will I.
I have no problem with people paying me to say something. No problem with that. No problem at all. I'll sell out. No problem not to.
I'm trying to think
Sometimes
of
you got to do what you got to do.
I'm trying to think of like other shows they could make out of like book series. Like I feel like Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Percy Jackson, and Kingdom Keepers are 3 good series that could be turned into shows on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what else. I feel like everything else is kind of covered. Hunger Games, those movies are already done and good. Harry Potter is done and good. Twilight is done and good.
No,
No, don't touch it.
we
It's
don't need
over,
more of
please.
that.
I don't even think that's Fox. They can't touch it. What else?
The best thing that came out of the Twilight Saga was the parody movie Vampires Suck. That's all I have
Yes,
to say.
it was so good.
It was so good. They covered up the vampires' junk with a disco ball. That's all I need to say.
The werewolves who chases animals and also chases cars, like that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, just all of it was so good.
Yeah.
Trying to think what I've like read
So
as
good.
a kid. Yeah, series of fortunate events. That's now a series. Percy Jackson looks like that's a series.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
I was
they
not-
could
I
do.
was
I mean,
not a
those
big
3
reader as
series,
a
we pretty
kid.
much covered everything I read as a kid.
Yeah.
The only one we didn't cover. Does anyone remember reading? I want to say it's Vladimir Todd. I could be totally wrong.
No, I don't remember
No.
Let me make sure I'm not high.
I was gonna say Captain
No,
Underpants,
I'm right.
but that's a Netflix show.
Yeah, Vladimir Todd. Yep, that's what I remember. Teenage Vampire. Don't ask.
that.
Don't
No,
ask why.
I don't remember that at all.
Nope.
I do remember there was these Disney books, and there were like young Jack Sparrow books. Trying to
Ooh,
remember. Hold on, let me look it up.
That would be cool.
Realistically, we should keep that. We should
Yeah,
keep
for
that
Chris.
conversation for that book series for when Chris is here.
Yeah, but
Because the man, he will have some amazing opinions for that sort of thing, and
Whoa.
I want to hear them.
Whoa.
yeah,
We will
Kingdom
not have this
Hearts
conversation
live
without him.
action series coming to Disney Plus. This is bullshit, right?
Excuse me,
Where's
what?
Kingdom
Oh, of
Hearts
course it's
live action
bullshit.
show? No, they would not do live action.
Of course, it's bullshit. Yeah, if they
Where's
did
the
live action, that'd be
source?
stupid. That would be stupid.
Who's reporting on
Disney.
this? I don't see the source.
Disney looking like WWE with their creative decisions over here, if that's the
Oh
case.
my god, are we just throwing WD under the bus?
Yeah, no, we're not throwing WWE under the bus. We're throwing them off the goddamn cliff.
There it is.
But that's a whole other story for a whole other time. Will and I could go fucking in on that on our own podcast, but we don't have that, so.
Okay,
We
listen.
We'll
when,
put that on the back burner.
Yeah,
When
literally,
someone
I just
writes an
clicked. It says
article-
12 hours ago.
when someone
Fucking
writes an
love.
article, they need to link the source. There's no source on this, so I'm
So
not
that means it's
believing
bullshit.
it. But that's live action. No, don't do
So
that.
that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
I know.
Nobody wants to see Donald and Goofy in live action.
I know. A long time ago,
Nobody
they
wants
had
to see Mickey
plans
Mouse in live action.
for a like animated show for like Disney Channel. Do that. Just do that for Disney Plus.
Ples.
Just do that.
Ples.
It's like, remember, did anyone ever read like the manga they had for Kingdom Hearts?
No, but I heard it's pretty fucking crazy.
I remember that was the big thing in elementary school, was that there was a Kingdom Hearts manga. I never picked it up, but the art always looked cool. But
I mean, it is pretty cool.
there was always like those side adventures of like Sora, Donald, and Goofy. I'm like, you can do those in animated form. Just do that.
Literally, though.
And there's so many people.
Technically, you could use the manga as a storyboard if you really wanted to.
Yeah, and I'm like, the
So that
games
cuts
are
off
so,
part of the production.
and I mean the games are kind of convoluted at some points.
You
It's
could
very
literally have the
confusing.
manga. You could literally just have the show explain the story better.
Yeah, it can be more streamlined, so then you don't have
That
to
would be
go
10 out of
Kingdom
10.
Hearts 1 to 1.8 to 2 to -27 to 2.8 to
To
2.9
420.
to
Kingdom Hearts
2
420.
extra dimension 2.93.
Yo, Kingdom Hearts 420, pass the toke. Beautiful.
I know this is a sidetrack, but I booted up Kingdom Hearts 3 over the weekend. And when you start the game, it says
Fucking
Kingdom Hearts
God.
2.9. You have to play like a full hour and a half to get to Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
that works.
It just seems like a meme they made just cause.
Yeah, that's just how it goes.
So like, what are you talking about? Now I'm in Kingdom Hearts 3? Okay. Fine. Game's good though. Game's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good from what I've played of it.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Would recommend. So one other thing I wanted to bring up. This isn't news, but James Gunn has come out and started talking about the old Scooby-Doo live-action films he worked on in the early 2000s. Did you guys know that the first cut of the Scooby-Doo live-action film was rated R?
I did know
What?
that. That one I remember.
not.
I did remember that.
It was rated R for cleavage.
Oh.
There was too much cleavage.
This is back when a
yeah.
movie was when it was rated R. It was hella rated R before they like got a little more
Soft.
lenient.
Rated R for cursing.
Yeah, like they can have one F word and after like 2 F words, okay, it's rated R. This is
Yeah.
back when rated R was like this guy gets his head decapitated while getting lit on fire, thrown off a building into a giant shredder. Okay, that's R. Not like fuck. Oh, this is not rated R.
Yeah, literally. I remember seeing. This is a little aside, but I remember seeing the Detective Pikachu as PG-13, and I remember seeing a whole bunch of calls to action. It's like, let Ryan Reynolds say fuck just once. It's like, I've always wanted to hear Pikachu swear.
I remember when
I
that
don't
came
know
out. I
why.
was like, wait,
Why did I
why
say
is
J.J.
Deadpool
Abrams?
Pikachu?
Why did I say
I remember
J.J.
when we
Abrams?
said we needed to go see it, Will, and we never did.
We never did.
Why did I say J.J. Abrams? Did I
Where
say
did you
J.J.?
see JJ?
Did I say J.J. Abrams?
No, you said James Gunn.
Yeah, you
Okay,
said
I
James
did. Oh, thank God.
Yes.
I thought I said J.J. Abrams.
Yes, the man who made Star Wars.
Yep, he made Scooby-Doo.
Star Wars. He
That'd be
did
so
the
cool, though.
Scooby-Doo too.
So I said James Gunn, right?
Yes,
you did
not
say James Gunn.
Okay, thank God.
If not, hey guys, James Gunn made Scooby-Doo, in case you didn't know. Not J.J. Abrams, the same guy who made Star Wars. James Gunn. Just keep saying James Gunn.
James Gunn.
James
All
Gunn.
right. So speaking of Scooby-Doo, the new movie comes out tomorrow.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother and sister called it an abomination. So
What?
yeah, exactly.
Why?
Yeah,
Wow.
because
Wow.
it's not faithful to the original Hanna-Barbera style. That's exactly why I asked. They
What?
said this is old animation style, and they're not adhering to it. I'm like, do you want to wait until the movie comes out before you're so quick to trash it?
Like, listen, as someone who used to love the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, what they're setting up here is pretty good. And I like how this movie looks. Even though Fred is a little bit more modern, it works for me. Like I don't know what's like a lot of people are just shitting on this film before it even hit or anything is leaked about it. It's like what's going on? Like give it a chance at least. I don't know.
That's what we're running off of anyway.
I mean, we're gonna watch it tomorrow or tonight as this episode comes out, hopefully. But I guess we'll talk about it on the next episode what we thought about it. But I am very excited for
Pay
it.
attention.
I'm hoping it's really good, and that, like I said, it sets up some more things that we'll see in the future. Because this movie has Captain Caveman, it has Dick Dastardly, it has Muttley, it has the Blue Falcon, it has is it Dino Mutt? Is that his name?
Yeah.
It has all these different Hanna-Barbera characters, and I'm like, okay, let's see how this does. I mean, I've kind of been getting used to Shaggy's voice now, the non-stoner sounding Shaggy.
Oh, I love Stoner Shaggy.
It's not the
Well,
same.
it can't be Stoner Shaggy because for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's just Shaggy's voice is more iconic. And then the new Scooby, like, it's the same Scooby voice, but, like, they've kind of stopped with all the row and the, I don't know, that impediment.
The speech impediment?
Yeah.
The W's and R's, yeah.
They've taken it back
Speech
a little bit
impediment.
so he can talk a little bit more. So I guess when we watch it, we'll see how it is, but...
Yep.
The only thing I don't like is Freddy. Freddy looks like literally a frat boy. I'm not a big fan.
Ready.
Not a big fan of it. Looks like a frat boy.
I feel like
The only thing I could see.
I feel like the
He's
promotional material hasn't really shown much of Freddy, Velma, and Daphne. It's been more focused on Shaggy and Scooby, which makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they're actually good. But
Maybe they are.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
Don't
we're-
call the movie trash until you see it. Is basically what we're
Exactly.
trying to say.
Do we know who's playing who?
everyone was just shitting on New Mutants. Zac Efron is Fred. Let me see.
Mark Wahlberg is Blue Falcon. All right. Gina Rodriguez is Velma. Amanda Seyfried is Daphne. Ken Jeong is Dynamite. Oh
Yep.
my god.
Awesome.
All right, so we know one thing: the cast is not gonna be bad.
No.
If anything, Tracy
Yeah,
Morgan's
no.
Captain Caveman. All right.
Oh,
You know
I'm
what?
already sold. I love Tracy Morgan.
Although hearing Zac Efron's voice as Fred is gonna take me like a solid 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. I like what I'm seeing in the trailers and just the little clips they've released. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for tomorrow. I really am. I'm excited. But yeah, I guess that's all about Scooby Doo.
No, actually, it isn't. I have one more thing. Just
Oh,
it's how everyone in the main crew has their own catchphrase for whenever they're scared or whatever it is. Fred says "fuck," and you cannot convince me otherwise. You can't convince me otherwise. I'm digging my heels. This is the one stupid hill that I'm willing to die on. Fred says "fuck." Hashtag Fred says "fuck."
Shaggy says zoinks. Velma says jinkies. Daphne says
Jeepers.
jeepers. What does Fred say?
Fred
says,
says "fuck."
no, he doesn't.
No, I remember seeing an old clip from the show where they're all saying where where they're all saying their things, and then they cut to Fred, and it's just fuck, and it cuts him off. Oh my god, I need to see if I can find it, but I remember laughing so hard when I first saw it. All right then. So to kind of wrap this up, apparently, from what I'm being told, there was an old cut of the Pokemon anime's ending that, was obviously shelved, but apparently it was dark as hell. I don't know shit about this, so you want to take it from here? Somebody who knows about it?
So basically,
Yes.
So Chris told us about this last week. I think it was off air. But the guy who was one of the original creators of the anime had an original ending for the show, and he had 2 endings that were found in his diary after he died. The first ending showed Ash old and sitting at his house, just by himself, and it showed he was reminiscing about all his adventures and everything. And he dies and wakes up as a 10-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah. So he wakes up. So
Fucking
he
Groundhog
restarts.
Day ass.
Yeah. So he restarts when he dies. His whole journey. And I'm like, what?
Yeesh, that's
And then the second one was after Pokemon the first movie, Pokemon 2000, Pokemon the third movie. The fourth movie, which was supposed to be the end of the series, according to this guy's journal, was that the Pokemon were going to revolt against the trainers.
Oh god.
And Pikachu was going to be the leader of the revolution. I am not making this shit up.
Oh my god.
What?
Yeah.
If Pokemon were gonna revolt, of course Pikachu's gonna be the leader. Like, come on.
Is it bad that as soon as you said that he was the leader of the revolution, the Soviet Union national anthem just started playing in my head? Is it bad or is it perfect?
It's fucking hilarious.
Beautiful.
But so Meowth was supposed to be kind of like the middleman because he can communicate to the humans about what they want to fight for. But like, I guess towards the end it was supposed to be Pokemon realized they're kind of being used as slaves. Like,
yeah,
just
basically
fighting.
Yeah.
And like
they're
they have no
used
freedom.
like
But the thing was, the whole show. This is the thing. It wouldn't have made sense because the whole show's about the friendship between the trainer and the Pokemon. So think of having a show where you're getting all these kids excited and like connected with Pokemon, and you end the show with the Pokemon revolting against the trainers.
With the Pokemon being just like, all right, we're fucking done with your shit. We let you control us.
So basically, it was literally Planet of the Apes.
Fuck you up.
Pokemon Edition. Yeah.
Yeah, Planet of the Apes Pokemon Edition. Just all of a sudden,
Yes,
and we're
literally,
now
yeah.
we want the whole world.
Yeah, those were the 2 planned endings from this guy's journal that were scrapped.
For good reason.
Wonder why.
But the whole Ash dying and reincarnating as himself as a 10-year-old, that kind of works with the new seasons about how, Ash doesn't have the same Pokemon he had from his other journeys. Why does he have
He also
these
doesn't
Pokemon?
fucking age up.
Yeah. It's because he's already aged up and he has started over as a 10-year-old with Pikachu.
He went to the Temple of the Forbidden Eye and actually made it out with eternal youth.
It is.
Like, motherfucker, this dude does not age.
But oh my gosh.
Oh, I could totally say something right now, but I'm just not gonna.
Don't.
That's bad. That's bad. What I'm thinking.
I don't want to cut anything. But
No. I'll say it after we're done here.
Or you can type it in too. That works too.
No, I'll say it after we're done here.
Say it after.
Alright, cool.
But
Yeah.
my god. Yeah, that would have been freaking dark. Both of those.
Yeah, that was. I honestly would like to see how Planet of the Apes Pokemon Edition would have turned out.
Humans are toast.
Yeah,
Big
exactly. I
toast.
know they're toast, but it's like I just want to see how it would go down.
How many games have the legendaries been like, there once was a time before humans, and then they
Yes.
fought, and then they realized they
Yes.
were going to destroy the Earth. No, we're going to go into like
Fucking
hiding.
like
How
most.
every
most
game is
of
the
them,
world was
if not
ending
all of
until these
them.
Pokemon went into hiding. No, we're fine. Don't worry about it. And then you have to catch them. Like that's a great idea.
And so, also in the article, it said that the reason these endings didn't happen was because of the Electric Porygon episode. When that whole incident went down with all
Wow.
the kids having seizures. And within that time, they were able to already finish Gold and Silver, and they moved on to Ruby and Sapphire. So he didn't have time. Like, they already moved on to a next generation, so it wouldn't have made sense to end the anime with that if they were going to just move on to Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh.
I mean, that's true.
That's why it was scrapped. But I'm like, that's crazy. Like,
It is. It's nuts.
but yeah, so that's the story of Pokemon's ending, according to the dark mind of one of the writers.
Super fucked up.
Yeah.
And speaking of endings, we have hit that of this episode because we are fresh out of shit to talk about. So I just want to, before we go into plugging our own stuff, I just wanted to personally thank you for listening to this episode and bearing with us in our relatively thin numbers compared to the last couple of weeks. But yeah, we try our best. So yeah, I guess we could just go down the line, plug the stuff. Will, do you want to plug the team stuff since you don't have any of your own things to
Yes,
plug?
I will plug all of the team stuff. So on
Cool.
Instagram, it's a team8_bit, all lowercase. And yeah, you should follow us. There's actually pictures of what we all look like, in case you know. Well, my pictures from me like forever ago. Yeah, we got a couple posts on there, and on YouTube it's Team8bit, all capital T, capital B. We've been doing a lot more videos, so we have the full episodes, and we're also doing some clips. And also on Thursdays, we're doing a little, or on Sundays, depending on how we feel, Throwback Thursday clips or videos. So all that stuff's pretty cool if you want to just sit and hang out and listen to our voices.
Our beautiful voices.
They're so hot.
They're great. But yeah, so just a heads up, every Sunday we're uploading the current newest episode of the podcast onto YouTube now. But if you're listening to this on YouTube, the new episodes of the podcast are every Friday. And then on Thursdays on YouTube, we upload one of the older episodes of the podcast, just so we can catch up and have everything on YouTube all in one place. So just a heads up if you want to go over there and subscribe. So look out for that. But you can follow me personally on most platforms at BlueJ Gaming, BLUE, the letter J, Gaming. Go follow me on Instagram for some art and creative stuff. And on YouTube, where new videos coming soon? Maybe?
Soon, question mark?
Soon. But yeah.
Okay, so for me, you can find me on Twitter at 4DG_TV and on YouTube at MixMatt. I actually am going to have videos coming soon, so stay tuned.
Shit, dude.
Oh boy.
How long's it been?
7 months. So
Holy
I'm
fucking balls.
making my return now that school's over.
All right, sweet. Okay, so and last but certainly not least, we have me. So you can find me all over the place on the internet under a bunch of different names because I'm indecisive and I can't pick just one. So on Twitch, where you'll find me is most active, you can find me at True Random Dumbass, all one word. I'm going to start doing live streams because, as Matt mentioned, school is almost over. Well, by the time you're listening to this, I'll have a couple more finals to take, but I am almost done, so I'll be more active on there more often. And on YouTube, you can find me at SRD, just the 3 letters. Just go to the Team 8-Bit YouTube channel and just click my name. It'll just be a lot easier to find. And for Twitter and Instagram, you can find me at SRD on YT for regular updates about just what's going on in my life and opinions I have about dumb shit that I really don't need to be tweeting about on my YouTube account. So that's about it for this episode. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for listening once again. I would love to personally just make out with every single one of you. And
That's hot.
I couldn't say that with a straight face. I'm sorry. And that's about it. We'll see you guys next week. Anybody want to take us out with that oh so beautiful soundbite?
Ooh, me.
Do it.
Exit.